there. Yeah, we looking forward to playing Saturday night against Texas A&M, and I'll open up for any questions.
Let's begin with Colin Taylor of Rivals.com.
Hey, Will, yesterday you kind of talked a little bit about Jaheim Bell. I'm just curious of just what have you seen from him and where is he at in that recovery process with his knee injury?
Oh, he's 100%, Colin, and that's been really the issue. It's not the ability. He is a guy that given the opportunity to get on the field, has the ability to help our football team. How much he'll do Saturday, is still yet to be determined. But just seeing him, over the last probably 3 or 4 weeks, and then in the open week, and then being able to rep some of those guys to get more reps instead of worrying about the game plan and things like that, was good to see. And you see some athleticism, you see some punch and power at the point of attack and blocking. He's an accomplished route runner, and he's got good hands. But you see a lot of really good things, and I think his role will continue to increase. How much Saturday, we're not sure yet, but certainly he's a guy that we're excited about.
Hey, and then when you turn the tape on and look at them,
well, I think in all 3 phases they're obviously a talented team, recruited well, coached and developed their players well. You see 4 senior offensive linemen with 4 returning starters, a 4-year starter at the quarterback position, a threat at the tight end position, some hard running backs, some Spiller. Smith is a difficult matchup guy of what is he, and some very young, talented wideouts on the offensive side of the ball, big girth inside, and some guys that can affect you rushing the passer, and Johnson and Clemens. Those edge guys, Leo, that do a good job on the edges, and I think Mike does a really good job defensively of creating some issues, moving around. Buddy Johnson's a 3 or 4 year starter there, linebacker for him. The 2 safeties are very active, O'Neal and Richardson, and then the guy that really kind of flashes, that can really run, is Jalen Jones, a freshman, I believe. He's also a gunner on their punt team, but they have really good specialists, and Smith's a really good punt returner. So again, a well-rounded football team, as talented team as we've probably seen this year.
You and Jimbo obviously know each other pretty well. Are there any advantages or disadvantages when you're going against a coach that you know?
I would say so. I think it's probably overthought. I mean, there's obviously things that that he likes to do, or he knows that I like to do, but at the end of the day, it comes back to the players and executing the plan and what we need to do to be successful in the game, and that's what it'll come down to. But a lot of respect for Jimbo. He's a good friend, but he's an outstanding coach and does a really good job.
Thank you.
Steve Malta, WZZN.
Hey, Coach. Hope you're doing well today.
Doing great. How you doing?
I'm doing well, thank you. Development-wise, what have you seen out of Kellen Mond, just in his development, scouting him out through the years, Coach?
Well, I think, we've played him 4 times now, and a guy that, was more of a legs guy in the run game. Probably his freshman year, if I would probably even venture to go into his sophomore year with that. And then I saw last year a guy that becoming more accomplished as a passer. I think that what's impressed me probably as much as anything is the element of toughness. This guy stands in there now, and he is a guy that I think has a very good command of what Coach Fisher wants done offensively. But I think that his development as a pocket passer to me has been impressive. But as much as anything, I really like his toughness. I like his he stands in the pocket. He takes some hits and delivers the ball. I go back to our game last year, which was a 13-3 game going in the 4th quarter, and we had done a pretty decent job of pressuring at times. And we got some nice shots on him, and he kept coming. And he's got an element of toughness about him that's very impressive.
And development-wise, along your offensive line, where do you think they are heading into this matchup this weekend?
Well, I mean, I like to, for the most part, I think we've run the ball pretty well all season, been very effective, getting a hat on the hat in the run game. I think there's been some things protection-wise. We've given up too many negative plays as far as sacks, but that's not all been on the offensive line. That's been some issues at running back, receiver, and at the quarterback position as well. So, but I've been very pleased with the consistency that we've been able to run the ball really probably after the first half of our first ball game.